Hey guys, AJ. I'm back again with another tutorial. This time we're gonna install a catch can for this Briggs LO206 motor. So with these motors you'll need to put catch cans for the fuel so you don't spill the fuel everywhere on the track, and also the oil. So we have, well, I have the old one here. I don't know if you guys can see that. So it's pretty beat up. I want to replace it with the new one that I have. So you can use just about any cans. I've seen folks use energy drink cans. That's not a lie. I've seen it, and they make it work as long as it catches the oil or fuel. That's what matters. And it's securely placed onto the frame of the go-kart. So that's what I'll show you guys how to do, and let's get to it. Alright guys, before we get started, I just want to show you guys what you need to do this. So starting from the right, you have the drill and the drill bits. So you need a big one, obviously, to drill in the middle to make sure that you'll be able to put those tubes. And the little one, why you need it, well, I'll show you guys when we get started. Obviously you want the cans, so like I said earlier, you can have whatever cans you need as long as you're able to secure it and it's able to catch all those oil and gas or fuel. And the last two, that's I mean, you can have a scissor, but this is a wire cutter, so you'll be cutting these right here. So you need the zip ties to zip tie all of the two cans or bottles, whatever you have. So you definitely need, you don't need a whole bag, but you need several. So that's it. That's what you need to get this thing done. And the first step is to grab one of these cans or bottles that you have. Grab one of the zip ties. Put one on the bottom of the bottle or cans. All right, just kind of zip tie it. So don't tighten it all the way. Make sure you have some openings there, or a loose part. And you're gonna do the same for the other one. So kind of did that for the other can or bottle. So the next step is to put one here in between the two zip ties to connect them both. So alright, so you connect that. You can see you already have kind of a rough sketch of it. Tighten it up some more. Alright. And what you do is you put one on top, across. So like this. So zip ties are very useful for a lot of things. So struggle's real. The other way. Right. Hold on. So put one on top. I'm gonna zip tie it, tighten it up. Alright, now that you have that, actually, let's zip tie it some more. There you go. And then you'll put one up top all the way to the bottom. So what you do, it doesn't matter where you start, so either the bottom or top. What you'll need to do is put it down here to connect the two from top to bottom. So you see kind of a good structure of how to hold it in place. There you go. So next step is to attach this to the chassis. So let's get to it. Alright, before we attach it to the chassis, I forgot to mention, let's go. We're going to drill a hole on top of the caps to make sure that these are able to get in there. Alright. So typically you want to drill right in the middle. Alright, so we drill the hole, make sure it fits. So this one fits exactly right. See if the other one does the same thing. Nope, so we need a bigger hole on this one for the oil piece of it. So we're just gonna drill a bigger hole. There we go, it fits, so we're good. Now, we're not done yet drilling holes, so what you'll do for the, so like I was saying, we're not done drilling holes yet. So we got the two main ones, but for the fuel, you want to drill a vent hole. So you know when fuel gets in here, kind of gets pressurized if it's enclosed like this. So you'll need to drill several holes for the ventilation. All right, so that's why we have this drill bit to do that. So we'll drill holes like right on the side somewhere, or even here, but I normally do it here. So let's do that. So for the fuel, like I said, you'll put one in here. Alright, so there you go. So we got all the drillings done. All we got to do is attach it to the chassis with the rest of the zip ties. So like I said, we're gonna attach it now to the chassis. So depending on your chassis, there's several points where you can attach the zip ties. So for this one, we have a Rigetti Ridolfi chassis. So I mean, typically you'll have this piece right here for most go-karts. So we'll start off on this side. So put one down in the bottom, slide it up here. So actually, yeah, right there. So that's one right there. So right now we haven't tightened all the zip ties yet, so you want to make sure it's kind of loose, because once you tighten everything up, you can't go back. So we got one attached in the front, and then at the back you want to attach one as well. So for the oil catch can. Now this chassis has this piece right here, so I can loop a this zip tie here. So I can do this, or I can go on this part right here, but to make it easier I'll just do this. Alright, so there we go. It's kind of in there. Alright, so now I think we can tighten all this up. So starting from the bottom, tighten it up, tighten up that middle part, tighten the middle zip tie so you can have it fully secured. Same with this one. Alright, so you tighten this piece. Alright, and then lastly I think this right here, we'll make sure that's tight. And then actually that's not last. Well, depending on where you go or how you start it. Alright. So there you go. So the last thing we need to do is cut all these excess zip ties, and I think we'll be well, actually no, let's put all this stuff together. So you put this on there, the oil catch can or the tube, put that in there, and then we'll put the gas catch can right here. Alright. Alright. So the rest you just need to cut all the excess zip ties. There you have it, folks. Catch can for both oil and the gas. That's pretty, I think that's secure there. I mean, if we want, we can add some more zip ties at the top. But this is the same setup I had for the one I just had, the one I just took off. So it's not going anywhere. Actually, let's pull this. So yeah, we can kind of put some more there, but there we go. So hope that helps you guys with how to put a catch can for your 206 for both the oil and the gas. So there you have it. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.